Welcome to our Scotland van series, where we will be spending the next 7 days living out of a van for the first time. We'll battle some intense storms, see some of the most dramatic landscapes in the world.
This is insane. Look at this.
And experience a whole new level of cozy that can only be found in a van. We are Trey and Taylor, a young couple with a passion for seeing the world, and this trip is something we've dreamed about for as long as we can remember. What started as local weekend getaways has now grown into a full-blown adventure, taking us to some of the most breathtaking places on earth. For us, this is more than just a trip. It's a journey that will change us, challenge us, and open our eyes to new perspectives. With each episode, we'll share the highs, the lows,
if we backed up a little bit, I'll make sure you don't go off this cliff,
and the unforgettable moments that make this trip so impactful to our lives. Make sure to subscribe and follow along, because this is just the beginning.
Wow, what a cool spot to wake up to in the morning. I don't know if you can tell, but back there is a castle that's out on an island. So we had a really nice and cozy night last night. There was a really heavy rainstorm. There's no better white noise than a rainstorm while you're sleeping in a van. I'm really excited for today. We have an awesome plan. We're gonna start out the day by going and exploring this castle right here. After we explore the castle, we're going to start heading toward the Isle of Skye, which is literally the whole reason I wanted to come to Scotland. So we'll probably drive towards the Isle of Skye within the next hour or so after we explore the castle. Seeing how everything else has been in Scotland, I assume we're gonna make a lot of stops along the way. Other than that, we're gonna make some breakfast, probably some pancakes, and then we'll get on the road after exploring the castle.
Honestly, these pancakes are a lot better than they look.
Wow, it is definitely more of a gloomy day this morning. We are about to walk into the Eilean Donan Castle. I think that this is one of the most famous castles in all of Scotland. It looks absolutely amazing. It's so crazy, just built on this little island. I believe it was also featured in Game of Thrones. Never seen Game of Thrones, but I feel like that makes sense.
The foundation for this castle was built way back in the 13th century, and the earliest known human activity on this small island is 500 AD. It has survived countless battles, been destroyed and rebuilt multiple times, and has become one of the most iconic landmarks in Scotland. Being at this castle definitely takes you back and makes you feel like you're in a medieval world. In several spots on the property, we found QR codes that told historical stories and fun facts.
It's interesting. So these trees are believed to protect against evil and enchantment. Having a rowan growing near your house or setting was believed to offer protection. However, cutting down or harming them in any way would bring bad luck.
Once inside, we were not allowed to film in most areas, but walking through it felt like stepping back in time. The castle is fully furnished the way it might have been centuries ago. We were able to walk through the old kitchen, the dungeons, the bedrooms, and the grand halls. There are cool pieces of artwork and artifacts all throughout the castle. If you want to know a graphic but interesting story about this place, pause the video right now and read this plaque. Once we finished our tour of the castle, we got on the road and headed toward the Isle of Skye. The Isle of Skye has been one of the top places on our bucket list for a long time, so we were so excited when we got our first glimpses of the island and finally made it onto the iconic bridge that connects the Isle of Skye to mainland Scotland.
Okay, the moment we've been waiting for. We see one of the famous fluffy cows, and we've really been wanting to see one, so I'm so excited. We're gonna go check it out. So this wind is actually insane. But there's two of these cute little fluffy cows over here, and there's a bunch more up on the hill, and they're so cute. They're literally so cute, except somebody over there tried to touch one and it like threw its horns at him. Look at this one, he's just like scratching its head. It's so windy. It's so windy.
These gusts just come out of nowhere.
They're so cute. This is so worth it. I love these guys. They're so cute.
You can do it, Taylor. Make the jump. Oh gosh. Make the jump.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it just shut the door for me.
Great
Gosh
job.
dang, that's crazy.
That was so awesome. I'm glad we got to see those cows. That was one of our goals coming here. We wanted to see those so bad.
Dying.
The hair on those cows reminds me a lot of like teenage boys and like with the hair down in front of their eyes. It looks a lot like my little brother's friend. This wind is insane. We can't even go down to that spot. The gusts come and just like almost knock you over, literally. We might need to go find a nice pretty spot to park and see if the wind chills out the rest of the day. Alright, looks like this will be our campsite for the night. Looks pretty good. It's a little cramped and definitely very populated, but it's in a really good spot, close to a lot of the things we want to do here. We need to refill our water, hook up to electrical, get things recharged. Really nice to be at a good campsite tonight. It has bathrooms and showers, so excited about that. We're gonna make some lunch here, and then we're gonna go see some really awesome stuff in the Isle of Skye. The drive here was already just so beautiful, and I'm so excited to explore this area.
So right now we are driving around the Isle of Skye. We parked at our campsite for a little bit and made some lunch, and now we are driving around the main road that kind of follows the coast around this island. The views out here are crazy. The weather is like even crazier. We basically can't get out of the car because the wind gusts are up to like 45 miles per hour. I think we're just going to try to have like a cozy day, cozy night, and embrace the stormy vibes.
Honestly, like what better way to spend some crazy storms than in a van, making a nice dinner, maybe making some cookies. But I think we'll keep driving around, and we might not get out and hike too much because, like Taylor said, the winds are literally 45 miles an hour, which is like crazy. You can just feel it like shaking the van. Okay, so we just got to Kilt Rock and we're gonna go check it out. This is some of the craziest storm weather we've ever seen. We have seen pictures of this place and we think it's worth going through the storm, so we're gonna do it. We've got our rain jackets on. We're ready to go
Get strapped up.
out into this crazy storm. This is gonna be so worth it.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Wait, oh, you're pulling it already?
I was pulling so hard. Oh my goodness.
That was freaking crazy. This storm is nuts.
I've never been in wind like this ever. When we were running over there, the wind was at my back so hard that I couldn't walk normally. I had to, it was like forcing me to jog.
So we've been driving around for like a solid hour and it's so beautiful, but the wind is just unreal. It's shaking our car like crazy. It almost feels unsafe to drive. But we stopped at this one last spot before we turn around. I'm protected by this wall behind me that makes it so there's not a lot of wind. This is the view from right here. Pretty dang cool. We're gonna turn around and head back to our campsite. And we're gonna have the coziest night ever. And we're gonna make a really good dinner, make some cookies, watch a movie. It's gonna be the best night ever. We've been driving around in the craziest storm for the past 2 hours. We've been hit with rain, 45-mile-an-hour wind. We've gotten so cold, so wet, but now we're back and we're ready to get dry, cook a nice meal. We're really hungry and we're gonna have such a relaxing, cozy night. First I gotta go get our electric hooked up. Hello.
Hi, I'm already eating. We just got here.
It's really good peace of mind to know that we're all plugged in and everything's good. Gotta get the heat turned on. We're thinking about doing chicken Alfredo. It would take a long time, it's a lot of work, but this is our super cozy night. So having a nice hot pasta meal might be really nice.
It's going to be so good. I'm so excited.
Okay, let's do it. I'll have to turn the heater down a little bit. It's getting nice and toasty in here. Why?
No idea.
No, Mila, I will try to be nice.
So tonight's been the coziest night ever. The storm has been crazy. It's like, at times I've been wondering if the wind combined with the rain would like damage the van.
Yeah, the van has been shaking like crazy, and the wind is so loud that we keep thinking that it's like thunder. I think the gusts were actually supposed to get higher tonight. I bet it's like 50 miles per hour gusts.
Yeah. Today was such an amazing day, and we really loved seeing that castle this morning. We loved the drive to the Isle of Skye, and we loved exploring all around the Isle of Skye. I'm really excited to keep exploring this area. Because of the weather, we weren't really able to see it as much as we would have liked to today. But tomorrow, we're going to really explore. We're going to do a bunch of hikes. So tune in for the next video if you want to see that. We're ending the night with watching a movie, and we made some cookies, and they're so great. And so we're going to end the night with that. So we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.